basically. That's why like ceremonial executions and shit like that are so common throughout history, is because it's hard to cope with actually killing people. Like, but beating somebody up and like fucking his wife, that's human nature. And like, some people want to be on the other end. Like, some people like having fucking, like, take the average woman for example. They want like a strong man to have like a stable foundation for their lives, you know what I mean? They want to have something to fall back on, know that he can get resources and like all that shit. It's ingrained in us. But like, the war aspect, the idea of like this group wiping out that group in its entirety, that is in itself unnatural. Like, we have to convince people to do it. If you take a look at like World War II and stuff, like, people would fucking crack. Like, they needed a lot of motivation to do heinous acts. Like, the Nazis in particular had a really hard time like coping with all of the executions and like shooting unarmed people and shit like that.
Yeah, that was crazy. Dude, the
But
Japanese is another level, bro. Like, you ever heard like the shit the Japanese? Dude, there's
yeah,
this
like
there's this
731.
this guy that talked about the Pacific. It's like his whole thing is like hardcore history. So he goes like, so he made like a
Hey, you
series
talking about
called,
Dan Carlin?
yeah, Dan Carlin, the Supernova in the East, dude. That shit is fucking wild, bro. Japanese were like another, like, it sounds like they're not even human. Like, they didn't have any, like, they were just so brainwashed
I mean,
to commit
like,
for the emperor. It's crazy.
yeah, I mean, like that sense of us rather than individualism.
Yeah,
I don't know, I feel like it's easy to like say a lot of that shit is evil, but like, what does a child do when they pick up an insect? They rip its legs off to see how long it can live without them, right? Like,
oh yeah.
that's kind of what we do.
I did do that.
And when
with the
you,
fucking,
Oh, I bet you did.
once you make like a
That'd be-
group of people the other, like you don't see them as human, then it's extremely easy to just rip their legs off and see how long they live and not give a fuck. Like, once you cross that threshold, like, I don't know.
Good.
Yeah, World War I soldiers talked about that. Like, they would literally squash soldiers like they were insects. Like, they would run in with trench clubs and bayonets and just like fuck up 20 people, because like the people that they were fighting were like panicking and scared and stuff, but they had just like lost their humanity entirely. They were like underhanding grenades and slitting people's throats, like running through the trenches.
That's crazy. Yeah, they went.
Yeah, the German, it's a German journal that like said that, and he even said there's two kinds of soldiers on the front. There's the one who like tucks down in the trench and covers his head and waits for the bombs to pass, and there's the one that's standing like upright, ready to lunge. His eyes are darting side to side, like he's bleeding from his hands and his face, and he just doesn't seem to care.
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, man,
Yeah.
it's fucking crazy, bro. Like, history, I always love history because it just shows like how, like, World War II, it's just like unbelievable how like big of that war was. Like, you know how many troops America had back then? Like, it's fucking crazy. I just found this out. Like, we had 16 million troops in the American
Yeah.
army in World War II. I was like, holy shit. And
Yeah, fully
the population
mobilized
was,
armies.
yeah. I can't, like, just imagine that now, but with a bigger population. Since we got, like, we
Just think of it
doubled.
like percentage-wise, like 10% of my country's population fought in World War One. That's not like 10% of the males or like 10% of people who were fit. That's like 10% of the entire population.
It's
Like,
crazy, dude. And
that's like some Roman shit. Like, the Romans used to do that. They'd be like, dude, like 5% of our population fought in that battle. It's like everybody was there.
And dude, like, the crazy part about the Americans, it's like, bro, they like mass produce so much like crazy shit. Like, it
Oh
was
yeah, the
like,
fucking the Sherman factories and shit. Like, they
dude.
literally had gun barrels lined up like into the sky.
But like the production, like with tanks, it's like we were producing
Fuck
like
it out.
fucking 15,000 tanks, like I think a year or some shit or something like that. It was fucking crazy. I was like, wow,
Yeah, it was like fucking every 3 hours they were spitting out a fucking
like 3, 4 tanks.
yeah. Well, it was like 13 minutes and they were spitting out a submachine gun like ka-chunk,
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 Thompson,
ka-chunk.
M1 Grand.
Yeah, those grease
Dude.
guns, bro. They were like fucking like 10 cents or something to make.
Dude, I wonder if like another World War happens. I wonder if we'll see those like that level of mass production in the U.S. again. I feel like it could happen if everyone like, or if our government decides to make everything back here again. Cause it's like, I don't know. I think that's what Trump's kind of doing with all the tariff shit. He's like trying to bring production here at home.
Yeah, he's trying. I've been looking at that for like a hot minute, and I feel like that's what it is. It's trying to create internal economies.
Which I'm like I think that's a lot better, to be honest, because it's like obviously it's gonna be expensive, but I mean, if you're having like a trouble with another country, it's like better to
It's
make
not
your own
really the expense that I'm worried about. It's the availability of like luxury items, like fucking. Like,
right, you're right.
yeah, like you're literally just gonna have less options in the grocery store rather than paying an arm and a leg for stuff. It's like, oh, I won't be able to get my fucking Japanese spicy chips or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you might have a hard time going to like fucking, you know, those little grocery stores that have like special things, like the Korean shops and like the Ox shops.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
those places are gonna suffer.
Oh, I bet. Especially Walmart. Like at my job, Walmart. Oh my god. Walmart going to take a huge fall, bro. Cause everything's fucking made in China. It's like, damn, like all their electronics, clothes, and fucking everything.
Yeah, do you guys even have, because we have domestic products here, we just call them no name, like there's no brand name associated with them, they're just government products. And like,
it's all.
yeah, if our trade fell apart, like 100%, like if we couldn't get anything into the country, like during COVID, that no-name food was like what everybody was eating, like the locally produced stuff.
Go to itself, I guess, or what's happening?
You disconnect from the servers? Yeah, everybody's static.
Oh my god. No! Ah, dude, fuck these guys. Dude, I'm playing Enlisted right now, and bro, like, I keep facing like fucking submachine gun divisions. I'm like, god damn it. It's supposed to be Gear R1, bro. What the fuck?
Papa Shah divisions, bro.
I need to get my fucking, I need to get those medic divisions, because they got the submachine guns. With that bitch.
Okay. Oh, rename Carlos. Is to rename.
You ever watch like Heart of Iron 4 content on YouTube?
Oh god. No, I don't. No.
Brings back something or what?
No, I stay away from all that.
Really? Heart of Iron?
Yeah.
No, there's some guy on YouTube I watch. He's like Tommy K, the German guy. And dude, it's just kind of funny, like when he plays at Germany, and he starts like.
Yeah, of course he is. The whole community is fucking like neo-Nazis.
I don't think they're neo-Nazis. I think they're just fucking playing along.
Oh, they are.
Really?
Oh yeah. They're the same boys that play fucking War of Rights and fucking.
See, now that is a Charlotte skin I can get behind.
Dude, what's wrong with War of Rights, bro? They're like role playing it.
Yo.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not wrong, bro. That's kind of how it was back then.
Okay. Look. There's a small thing. Look when I move, like rotate around. You see how like she tries to look at the camera? Like, you see that? That's such a cool little detail. She tries to look at the that's, oh my god, bro.
I feel like you just busted a nut.
Yes, because this game, what they are doing is so good.
Oh shit, grenade.
They have like all of these like Loki season 2. Look at this.
Fuck, did I just die by?
Like this is what Loki's supposed to look like. This is fucking scrumptious as fuck.
As president.
Black Widow.
Dude, what if I like?
I love
what
that.
if I run in president, like run for president, like get 50 years from now?
Hey, Captain Grimes.
What's up?
Down south in the land of traders, rattlesnakes, and alligators, right away.
Hitting on a minor in VR chat.
What?
Yeah, do you want to see a video of chocolate coffee hitting on a minor in VR chat?
I don't really fucking send you that. Not gonna lie.
Bro, what?
Like I'm not trying to start anything. I'll just send you a straight up video, just a 5-minute video of him going
This
up
is
to
a
a minor,
small ass staff.
16 in his bias.